എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. ഇന്ന് KTAത്തിൻ്റെ 11ാമത്തെ എഡിഷനിൻ്റെ ഇനാഗ്രേഷൻ പൂർത്തിയായിട്ടുണ്ട്. വളരെ സന്തോഷമാണ്. 69 കൺട്രീസ് നിന്നും 25 ഡിഫറെൻറ്റ് സ്റ്റേറ്റ്സ് നിന്നും നമുക്ക് ബയേഴ്സ് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് എ വെരി പോസിറ്റീവ് സിഗ്നൽ, എസ്പെഷ്യലി ആഫ്റ്റർ കോവിഡ്. ദിസ് ഈസ് എ വെരി പോസിറ്റീവ് സിഗ്നൽ ടു ടെൽ ദാറ്റ് Kerala is open and Kerala is ready to welcome the tourists. And I hope the business to business meetings that are going to be planned from tomorrow and day after tomorrow and day after tomorrow will be very successful. And I appreciate the entire KTM team for making it a grand success. Thank you.
Any such event will be organized by government, and then maybe with the government support, with government funding and all that. But the speciality of KTM is that this is not run by the government. We are only supporting pillars, but actually this is all done by KTM society, and that KTM society with the participation of all the tour operators, travel operators. So they are running the show for the last 22 years. And once in 2 years, this KTM is happening. And in the last 2 years, because of the COVID situation, the KTM could not be held. And this is a time to come back. This is a time to restart KTM. And I'm very glad at this important junction, I have taken over as Principal Secretary of Tourism, and that will be a great opportunity for me also to learn new things about the tourism industry. And the COVID has affected many industries, and mostly the travel and tourism industries. I did not talk much about that because everybody suffered. This industry has suffered the maximum, and now we have to revive the Kerala, the tourism industry now. And as part of that, the time has come to initiate new concepts, and then as part of that only the KTM is being relaunched today, and KTM society has taken the initiative, and now they are organizing now, and I'm very happy to see that so many participants have come from different parts of the world and different parts of the country. After the COVID season, we are starting the KTM again, and many people have come from different parts of the world. I think 69 countries are participating, and 25 states from India are also participating in this mega event, and there will be business to business meets the next 3 days from tomorrow onwards, and I'm sure this event will mark a new beginning for Kerala tourism. My best wishes to all the participants. Thank you.
Over the years, I've kept getting this feeling about KTM. It's like a family wedding. It's like a wedding in the family, a long anticipated event where people from far and near get together. We meet old friends, we renew our relationships, and we also make a lot of new, exciting, and interesting friendships and alliances. So KTM has become this biennial event that everybody looks forward to. And for people who haven't yet attended, for all the newcomers in this audience here and who have come for the first time to KTM 22, welcome to our fold. And we are sure that you will come back again and again. And to all those old friends here, And I can name perhaps 100 people in this audience. Welcome back. We've really missed you. It is also a matter of privilege for Kerala that KTM continues to attract the who's who of tourism industry, particularly of India. They all believe that KTM adds value to their business, and that's why they're all here. I would like to particularly recognize the fact that our captains of our industry, several of them are here. Mr. Rajiv Mehra of IATO is here. Mr. Khanna of ADTOI is here. Senior office bearers of other national associations of TAI, TAFI, FHRI, CIRA, they're all here. Thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for your show of solidarity to Kerala and to Kerala Travel Mart. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not been the best of times. We have, all of us, individually, we have lost loved ones. We have closed down businesses. We have had to let people go. And we have seen financial collapse, financial problems around us. Several of us have faced that personally. It is in this scenario that we thought, when will this end? When is this going to end? When things are just turning around, another wave hit us. But I think now we have become resilient enough and strong enough and courageous enough to say that come what may, we will get back on our feet. Because we are tourism people. We sacrifice our personal interests to offer service, the best service to our customers. And similarly, we will get back on our feet to ensure that our clients, our customers, get the best service possible. All of us, the buyers and sellers here, together, I think I would like to acknowledge the fortitude and the courage of the tourism industry. Despite all these setbacks, here we are together, ready to do business together. And I believe Kerala Travel Mart will mark the turning point. We will all look back upon this mart and say that from KTM onwards, our trajectory has been upwards and upwards and upwards. Over the years, KTM has become bigger and more successful. And personally, it's been a personal journey for me. From having the kernel of an idea which flowered, which was taken up and nurtured and flowered, to what it has become today, it's a very humbling and a very enriching experience for me to come back to each KTM and to see how it's growing. I see that the baton of managing this wonderful event, which is exclusively run by the industry, as you all know, has now been passed on to a new generation. People of the old generation who forged this wonderful mart are now moving aside, so that a new generation full of new ideas are taking over. Look at the technology that KTM is using. I have no doubt in saying this, and I'm sure you'll agree with me, that this is one mart that uses technology intelligently, effectively, to make sure that you do the most, your time is used up efficiently. No less than 55,000 meetings have already been scheduled. Think about it. Each one of you who has invested time and money to come here is being assured at the beginning of the mart that you will get these many meetings, you will meet these many people and new businesses. That is the kind of intelligent use of technology that all marts should aspire for. And I think KTM as the torchbearer of all things new, is again leading the path from the front. It's very important for all of us to acknowledge that this is a mart that looks at each of its stakeholders, interests of each stakeholder, and asks itself, how do I improve this time? What do I do better this time? We do not sit back on our laurels. We do not say, well, we've got a good thing going. The constant refrain I've heard during the meetings of the management committee is, how do we improve it? How do we make it better? And I love that spirit of innovation and change that has kept KTM improving from one KTM to the next. As I look back on Kerala, I see everything is getting better and more exciting. Like I said, old-timers like me are today left flabbergasted, left without any words, because there is so many new things happening around me. Dozens of new companies have come up, all local, offering experiences that are so beautiful and so new. I think this is very important, that we are bringing in. This industry is attracting highly skilled, motivated, determined professionals, and who are improving the business, who are improving destination management, who are improving resort management, who are improving tour operations. And that is good news for all of you who have come to do business with them. I think the important thing is new offerings, unseen destinations, new activities. So this is a destination that is constantly refreshing itself. We are not lying back and say, well, we have the backwaters, we have the wellness holidays, take it and leave. We are saying, look, this is what we have added to our portfolio. So all those people who have seen the last 8 March, 10 March, all of you are going to be pleasantly surprised because of the wonderful new offerings, the wonderful new destinations, the new activities that our sellers here have packed for you. The Kerala industry, I can see a sense of purpose, a sense of determination, a core of strength. We have been very, very badly hit, but we will not take it lying down. And KTM, for all of you, all of the sellers, from small property owners to great resort owners, all of you, I can see the fire burning. And I'm sure that the next 3 days, that fire is going to transform itself into very tangible business relationships, which will send a very clear, a very strong and an extremely determined message across to all markets. We are back and we are here to do business.
And now, with immense pride, may I request Sri P.K. Shashi, Chairman, KTDC, to launch and open the official sellers e-directory of KTM 2022.
This edition of Kerala Travel Mart is happening when tourism and hospitality segment is all set to make a comeback after being terribly beaten by the staggered COVID-19 pandemic. I am sure this edition of KTM will impart an added momentum to the post-pandemic surge in tourism in Kerala and other states. Pandemic, in a way, had served as a catalyst for tourism to reimagine itself to meet the demands and preferences of the post-pandemic world. It is heartening to note that the entire tourism fraternity of Kerala is present here to firm up win business partnerships with their counterparts from over 69 countries and almost all Indian states. Kerala Tourism has always fostered a robust PPP, public-private partnership. If tourism activities in Kerala are quickly regaining its pace, it is largely due to the spirit of resilience and optimism of the tourism and travel industry. Though the pandemic had pushed tourism into its worst ever crisis, the stakeholders have refused to lose heart. As the premier public sector tourism and hospitality player, Kerala Tourism Development Corporation (KTDC) also helped keep going this revenue and employment generating sector during that difficult time. Friends, you have gathered here when Kerala tourism is poised to scale new heights based a slew of novel initiatives and projects. Instead of confining tourism to a few established destinations, now we have hit upon a new approach of positioning the entire state as an extended and interconnected tourist hub. Our caravan tourism project, Caravan Kerala, and the concept of exploring the unexplored are vital components in this strategic shift. The idea is to present Kerala before the world as a total experiential tourism hub where the guests can enjoy a wide range of sights and sensations with a few days of their stay. As Kerala's premier state-owned travel and hospitality service provider, KTDC has been an active partner in all major initiatives. Giving a great thrust to the Caravan Kerala initiative, KTDC recently launched an attractive caravan holidays package, which has elicited keen response from tourists. There is hardly any place in Kerala that will fail tourists. This would encourage visitors to travel many places during their stay. They can engage themselves in so many interesting activities. Another promising area for Kerala is MICE tourism. We need to step up infrastructure to develop this segment in a sustainable and environment-friendly manner. Similarly, adventure and ecotourism also promise good business opportunities. I am sure the business leaders present here will take advantage of the great opportunities offered by Kerala as one of the world's most attractive tourist destinations. I have great pleasure in participating in this KTM inauguration and distribution of the sellers directory for this event. I wish this edition of KTM all success. Thank you all.
കേരളത്തിലെ ടൂറിസം സീസണ് ഏറ്റവും അധികം ആഹ്ലാദം നൽകുന്ന ഒന്നാണ് ചാമ്പ്യൻസ് ബോട്ട് ലീഗ് എന്ന 2019 നടത്തി പ്രകൃതിയുടെ ദുരന്തത്തിൻ്റെ ഫലമായി മാറ്റിവയ്ക്കപ്പെട്ട ഒന്നാണ്. അത് വീണ്ടും കേരളത്തിൽ ആരംഭിക്കുകയാണ്. നവംബർ മാസം മുതൽ ആരംഭിച്ച് ജനുവരി വരെ നീണ്ടു നിൽക്കുന്ന ടൂറിസം സീസണിൽ ചാമ്പ്യൻസ് ബോട്ട് ലീഗ് കേരളത്തിൻ്റെ വിവിധ പ്രദേശങ്ങളായിട്ട് നടക്കുകയാണ്. അതിൻ്റെ ഭാഗമായിട്ടാണ് അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു പ്രദർശനം എന്ന നിലയിൽ കേരളത്തിലെ പ്രമുഖരായിട്ടുള്ള വള്ളംകളി താരങ്ങൾ, തുഴച്ചിൽ താരങ്ങൾ അണിനിരന്നുകൊണ്ട് ഇന്ന് കൊച്ചിയിൽ ഈ പരിപാടി സംഘടിപ്പിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഇതൊരു വലിയ വിജയമായി മാറും. കേരളത്തിലെ ടൂറിസം രംഗത്തിന് വലിയൊരു വിജയമായി മാറട്ടെ ഈ സംരംഭം എന്ന് ഞാൻ ആശംസിക്കുകയാണ്.
Now let's welcome Shri Vigneshwari IAS, Managing Director, KTDC Limited, to address the KTM.
Every time you visit, you'll be surprised to see the different facets of Kerala tourism. Be it serene holiday to discover your inner self or an eventful holiday to discover your near limits, we are there for you, offering all the possible avenues to make your holidays an everlasting experiential one. Welcome to KTM, and let us all meet in the mart ahead. Thank you.
Now may I call upon Shri Muhammad Farooq, Regional Director, Ministry of Tourism, to say a few words.
Ladies and gentlemen, this great nation has the tagline Aditi Devo Bhava, guest is God. And there you are in the God's own country, and the next few days you are here to experience what this great nation and the God's own country has to offer you. Without taking much time, I would take this opportunity to welcome you all again. Have a productive business networking sessions for the next 2 days. Experience a slice of incredible India in this God's own country. And I also want to remind you, this is only a sample that you're going to experience, and there are many more states which are equally or more better than this, and you should also take time to come back again to visit all these infinite products that incredible India has to offer you. Thank you everyone, and I wish you all a productive days ahead. Thank you very much.
Now requesting Mr. Jose Pradeep, Secretary, KTM, to the podium for the vote of thanks.
I thank my all colleagues in the management committee of Kerala Travel Mart for all the supports given to me for the success of this mart.
കേരള ട്രാവൽ മാർട്ട് KTM 2022 കേരളത്തിലെ ടൂറിസത്തിൻ്റെ തിരിച്ചുവരവിനുള്ള മാർട്ടാണ്. ഈ ട്രാവൽ മാർട്ടോടുകൂടി തീർച്ചയായും കേരളത്തിലെ ടൂറിസം തിരിച്ചുവരും. അതിൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ഉദാഹരണമാണ് ഈ ദിവസങ്ങളിൽ നടക്കുന്ന മാർട്ടിലേക്ക് 69 രാജ്യങ്ങളിൽ നിന്നായി 300ഓളം വിദേശ ബയേഴ്സ് വന്നിരിക്കുന്നു. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഇന്ത്യയിലെ 25 സംസ്ഥാനങ്ങളിൽ നിന്നായി 1200ഓളം ഡൊമസ്റ്റിക് ബയേഴ്സ് വരുന്നു. കൂടാതെ ഈ ദിവസങ്ങളിൽ 55,000ഓളം ഇൻ്റർവ്യൂസ്, 55,000ഓളം ബിസിനസ് മീറ്റിങ്ങുകൾ നടക്കുകയാണ്. എല്ലാം B2 മീറ്റാണ്. ഓരോ 10 മിനിറ്റിലും അപ്പോയിൻമെൻറ്റ്സ് നടക്കുകയാണ്. ഇത് തന്നെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ഉദാഹരണമാണ് കേരളത്തിനോടുള്ള വിദേശികൾക്കും സ്വദേശികൾക്കും മറ്റ് സംസ്ഥാനങ്ങളിൽ നിന്ന ആളുകൾക്കും കേരളത്തിനുള്ള താല്പര്യത്തിൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ഉദാഹരണമാണ് ഈ ദിവസങ്ങളിൽ നടക്കുന്ന ഇത്രയും അധികം ആളുകൾ ഇതിൽ പാർട്ടിസിപ്പേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഇതിൽ വളരെ സീരിയസ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള B2B മീറ്റിനാണ് ഈ ആളുകൾ വരുന്നത്. ഒരു സംശയവുമില്ല, ഇതോടുകൂടി കേരളത്തിലെ ടൂറിസം തിരിച്ചു വരും. അതിനായി ടൂറിസം ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെൻറ്റും ഗവൺമെൻറ് ഓഫ് കേരളയും KTMനെ, കേരള ട്രാവൽ മാർട്ട് സൊസൈറ്റിനെ വളരെയധികം സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. അത് ഞങ്ങൾ നന്ദിയോടെ ഓർക്കുകയാണ്.